Good evening, fans of Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 3, and the only graphic novel about the Fallout universe. That's Fallout, The Descendants of Vaults 42, 43, and 55. Now here we're finishing up the dead money quest, and I found by playing it straight down the middle and not destroying Dean, Dog, or Christine, you have a tendency to be locked in the vault with Elijah, and you have to fight him to get out. Now, if you destroy those characters, there's no one there to lock you in the vault, and if you have your stealth up to 80, a stealth boy in the assassin suit, you can sneak out without getting caught. But you leave the Gauss rifle, so it's a very important rifle. So I'm going to give you some visual hints on how to get out of here with the most amount of gold and the Gauss rifle intact. Now, just lay back, because in my universe, music didn't end in 1950. You're talking about over 100 years of music, over 77 years of music that had to take place, comedy that had to take place. And my version of the Wasteland, the graphic story that I created as a fan for fans who are tired of waiting for Fallout 4 like I am, we have music, we have graphic comedy, we found those vaults, we found the music, we cracked it open. Enjoy.
Bookstores now. Chains of Intimacy by Terry Bolin. You always criticize guys for looking at porno. This is different. This is erotic literature.
I worked hard to be taken seriously as a woman in a man's world. Now I've realized it was all nonsense, and all I really wanted was a rich pervert.
It's time to free yourself from convention by doing exactly what everyone else is doing. Reading drivel. And if you enjoy Chains of Intimacy, pick up the other books in the series. The U-Bend of Intimacy and The Plug of Intimacy.
I'm a housewife. God, I'd love for a dashing billionaire to buy me diamonds and piss on me.
Chains of Intimacy by Terry Bolin. Available in all good bookstores now.
Yes, I was watching these two chicks give each other head while I was pissing on the other one. But I'm doing it because I hate myself. You don't understand. I'm the victim here. That's right. You're a sex addict. Hi, I'm Leonard Etcher. By 13 Steps to Heaven today.
13 Steps to Heaven. The profound book that will change your perception of addiction.
I know it doesn't look good, these guys running a train on me and all, but the thing is, I'm an addict, a sex addict.
Finally, a meta-addiction you can blame all your other addictions and insecurities on. That's right. It's time to give personal accountability one in the can. Read 13 Steps to Heaven today.
13 Steps to Heaven. Available wherever books are still sold. Read the incredible self-help book that's rewriting the rules on addiction. It's the hot new addiction everyone's talking about. It's sex addiction. Finally, you can shove personal accountability straight up your ass. Leonard Etcher's remarkable 13 Steps to Heaven.
Hi, I'm Leonard Etcher. Everyone's talking about it. Nobody knows what it is. Now, thanks to 13 Steps to Heaven, here's your chance to join me and become a fully blown sex addict. All the glamour of personal problems without health risks or loneliness. Guys, let's be honest. The difference for most men between being a sex addict or not is opportunity. My book will explain the myths and realities of sex addiction in an honest and easy to understand way. I'll teach you how to juggle multiple partners at once and blame your complete lack of morality and personal accountability on an addiction that doesn't exist.
Pick up 13 Steps to Heaven today.
The apocalypse is coming. Will it be aliens, zombies, or a global financial meltdown? Whatever it is, you need to be prepared.
Get your complete apocalypse kit at Ammunition. Contains foodstuffs and alcohol for 3 months. A massive array of armaments. Water purifier so you can drink your own urine. And cyanide pills so you can go out like a man. Don't dial 911, dial 357. Ammunition. Protecting your rights.
In attempting to take out Elijah, I found that there are several ways that are easy and there are several ways that are very hard. The first way that is very hard is, well, you let him see you, he runs back, he controls the turrets, you destroy the turrets, you take a lot of damage, You use a lot of your stim packs, and you probably still don't get out. Now, if you have gone to have made the mistake and made Christine your enemy, then she is controlling the turrets, and you and Elijah have to fight her to get out. And if you take that route, then Elijah would actually let you leave with some gold. I've tried that way before as well. I want to leave with the Gauss rifle. It's one of the most powerful rifles. If you played Fallout 3, you understand it's a very powerful rifle, and you want to have it with you. So when it turns up to this with this game, with that and the alien blaster, if your skill level is high enough, you're going to do some real damage. So you want to walk away with it in this game. Now, like I said, there are several ways that you can go about taking out Elijah, but there are only a few ways that you can do it and make sure the Gauss rifle is intact. If the machines, the turrets, kill Elijah for you, which you can do, the Gauss rifle generally ends up broken. So what I found is easier to do is, Elijah tells you to stand there waiting for him by the door. You stand there waiting patiently like a bump on a rock, and instead of him, coming there and you talking to you, he runs out and turns on the turrets. Now, you can fight the turrets. You should have some grenades, maybe found some plasma grenades, some frag grenades. You have the Gauss, the hologram rifle, and you can fight each turret and you can explode each turret. But in the process of fighting the turrets, Elijah will appear and starts shooting you in the back for the backstabber that he is. Now, one of the horrible things about all the downloads is that they didn't really connect in the dialogue. A simple fact that if you defeat Elijah, take his robes, and you haven't been to deal with the Brotherhood of Steel yet, and Veronica and her missions, when you show up with Elijah's robes, someone should be questioning what happened. How did you get their founder's robes? Where did you find him at? They attempted through the conversation, if you do the conversation correctly, Christine will link you up with the courier for the Lonesome Road quest. But they don't do the same thing with Elijah, which was mildly baffling. In the end, I've tried several different ways, and each way that I've attempted to get out of here, I found that there are ways that you can die. For whatever reason, you can fall off into the mist below, hit a pipe, found out what happened to Sinclair, but then you can't get back up out of the mist, out of there. So that's pretty much a dead end. You just fall off and you die over and over and over and over again. Enjoy. The rest, be back with you shortly. Now, as you can see, about this point, it's easy to fall off the pipes. You'll find Sinclair's body, but you won't find a way to get up. And that there are several ways that you can defeat Elijah at this point in time. If you haven't made the mistake of making Christine your enemy, she won't become a factor, and it'll just be you against Elijah. That's the scenario that you want to get the Gauss rifle out of here. So you can allow Elijah to control the turrets, briefly control the turrets. You can run back into the vault. Whatever you do, do not destroy the generator. What you do is you allow the turrets to attack Elijah, but do not allow the turrets to destroy Elijah, or you will not get the Gauss rifle. When the turrets have turned their aim to Elijah away from you, you should have the ability to leave the vault, come up behind him. Now, this is the interesting point. If you're still carrying the bear claw fist, you can actually beat him. Probably hit him with 2 good times, because the turrets have torn him up in a short period of time. And you'll take him out, and you'll have the Gauss rifle. If you have the hologram rifle, you can approach it the same way, and he will be gone. You get the hologram rifle. As soon as you get the hologram rifle, everything will start just pretty much destroying itself around you. You have to take the path that I'm laying out for you. It's the way you came. The force field will not come down. Go back the way you came, making sure that you make the jumps precisely. If you fall down, understand where the stairs are. You can make it to the door in time before the collar goes off. Yeah, but you have to play it right and not run into a bunch of walls like I've showed you not to do, not run into a bunch of pipes, not get turned around. It's easy to get turned around because of the constant clicking, but if you just take your time, remember the route, you'll get out of here quick and fast in a hurry.
To do when they get attacked. Throwing someone? Why not force the state to keep us all protected by arming everybody? The senile old lady in her home, the 3-year-old on the playground, the priest in his church. We think everybody should carry weapons at all times. That way nobody gets hurt. It's a proven fact. Where there's more guns, there are less shootings. Vote yes on Proposition 45. Mandatory concealed carry for everybody. The nuclear deterrent won the Cold War. Let's use the same logic and win the war on crime. Proposition 45. Teach your kids to protect themselves.
Face it, the male menopause is real. You're going to lose your virility someday. How about now? In the time it has taken to listen to this commercial, you're less virile than you were at the start. You've just wasted a whole lot of sperm. The decline has begun. It is time to fight back. As you start to go gray, get saggy, you're being upstaged by young bucks who will seduce your women and take your fortune. They need to know you're still the alpha. They need to know you're top dog and they're still a little pup. However, staying on top isn't just about jacking yourself with testosterone until you're humping the furniture. You'll need to go big. Showtime, who's boss? Do something really impressive and tell everyone about it. Hike Kilimanjaro, dog sled across Siberia, trek across Antarctica, raft the Amazon. You need an adventure travel service that can take you to the far reaches of the earth and give you the kind of experience you can boast about back home. Show them what kind of man you really are. A man who is fighting for meaning the only way he knows how, by showing off. It's time to take the menopause by the throat and strangle the life out of it. Contact Menopause Adventures today or visit menopauseadventures.com.
You love sports, but isn't it time to forget about friendly rivalries, tailgate parties, and marching bands? It's time America joined the rest of the world.
Who's the waker in the black?
Embrace the global passion of soccer at the next Los Santos Benders home game. Let off flares, riot, and commit race crimes, just like the sophisticated Europeans do. Come feel the excitement of a Bender's home game, while a normal post-game melee may result in a couple of burnt cars. A proper English riot can burn a town to shreds. It's time America finally joined in on the fun. The LS Benders. Season tickets only $50.
Who's the waker in the black?
At Lombank, we're with you every step of the way.
We sell your dreams.
We're not a soulless, monolithic institution.
We are, but we use nostalgic imagery.
It's walking into your dream home.
You can't really afford it. We'll lend you the money anyway.
It's kids graduating from college.
With pointless degrees riddled with debt.
It's happy picnics on the beach.
There's sewage in the water.
Family portraits with everyone dressed the same.
You look like twats.
Canoeing in the lake.
By the power station.
Catching fireflies in a jar.
And watching them die.
Cheering at high school football games.
The kids are giving each other brain damage.
These are the things our lives are made of.
Interest rates only 33.4%.
Lombank. We're the American bank that truly, more or less, cares.
About profits.
Who gave you the pop? Who? Spanking creates an atmosphere of fear. Waterboarding creates an atmosphere of terrified respect.
Please waterboard me, sir.
I wouldn't be here today if my parents hadn't smacked the shit out of me on a regular basis. Teach your kids respect, the government-approved way.
Thank you, sir.
Buy my book, Hitting Kids Works Wonders, today.
It's time to take your weight problem seriously. It's time to stop pussyfooting around with so-called lifestyle changes. It's time for surgery today. Don't wait a minute. Don't try other methods. Try the GastroBand. Don't for 1 second think you can do it on your own. We both know you can't. Otherwise, you wouldn't have gotten into this mess. Get real about your weight problems and your complete lack of willpower. Give in. Get surgery. Get out. out. It's the world we live in. Slice and dice your problems away. Then you can look like other people. Have the Gastro Band inserted today and watch your weight and problems melt away. Finally, you can be happy like normal people. It's time to put down the knife and fork and go under the knife and scalpel. Give up and get thin. Gastro Band surgery. Remember, surgery solves everything.
Hope you found the hints helpful, the music and the comedy bits entertaining. And Fallout, The Descendants of Vaults 42, 43, and 55. Music and comedy didn't disappear after the Great War. Available on Amazon.com and OutskirtPress.com as a download straight to your mobile. Understand that there's new Wastelands out there, new heroes, new adventure, graphic tale made by a fan for fans. Till there's Fallout 4 in our sweaty little hands, this is the adventure that has been tailor-made for fans like you. Enjoy. Have a great day.
Look at that! The Hendersons are getting a new fence.
Ah, who cares? They're swingers.
I want a new fence.
We just got one 2 years ago after your parents were killed.
I want a new fence. That's it. We're never having sex again.
Need a home loan fast? At the American Bank of Los Santos, we'll help you get the debt you need to make life easier. We'll show you how to look richer and be poorer. Your home is your equity. What exactly are you saving it for? You need to impress people fast, not in 20 years. It's only a risk if you get into money troubles or the economy changes, which doesn't seem likely. We know living in the suburbs is a constant competition, where you're defined by your lawn and your siding. Call American Bank of Los Santos when you need to add a rec room addition with a jungle swing or a jacuzzi for 8. Now that the kids have moved out and have drug problems of their own, maybe it's time to install a luxury marble wet bar so you can get drunk in private. American Bank of Los Santos. Dreams take money. Why worry about tomorrow if you look inadequate today?
San Andreas just can't get enough of the Glory Hole theme park.
Glory Hole, strangers become friends. Glory Hole, you don't need to know names.
It's the place for magic and adventure. We all like speaking rodents to entertain and educate our kids, and now with Jerry Gerbil, the kids have someone they can really relate to.
Kids, come and play. I've got puppies to show you.
Yay, it's a speaking rodent. Go on, kids, have fun. I know it's safe. Jerry's wearing a latex bodysuit. See you later, Mom. We're off to have fun with strangers.
Glory Hole, it's worth it.
Ride the log flume. Live the adventure of the flaming screen machine. Glory Hole theme park.
Glory Hole.
Open every day till 3 a.m. Come live the mystery.
Hello?
Hi, is Mark there?
Yeah?
It's me, Shannon. We met at Jack's party.
Yeah, how can I forget? Wow, how you doing? I haven't heard from you in,
9 months. Hello?
Some moments change your life. San Andreas Telephone for those difficult conversations.
Lager, the beer that brought the forest down.
I drive an exotic imported sports car. I eat exotic foreign food, like frankfurters and pizza. But when it comes to numbing my mind, I'm a patriot. I drink the beer that brought the forest down. I'm a lager man. And with the new 80-bottle trunk pack, you've got enough for the evening. Last night, I crapped in my bed and pissed in the closet. Hey, it's happy hour somewhere.
Lager brings out the patriot in you.
I'm hungry for something different.
Zebra Bar. Get the fever.
I was always eating fudge, but I wanted to snack on something else.
The front is white and pure. The back is dark and naughty.
What about nuts?
You'll love the nuts. Which side will you try first? Zebra Bar. It satisfies your exotic cravings, whatever they are. Put it in your mouth.
Tired of all the sunshine and good weather, looking for a real American vacation? Visit the shining jewel in the Rust Belt crown, Casa City. It's a real